Nothing will happen to Mr. Beast. There's a lot of YouTube videos coming out of the woodwork about the Mr. Beast situation. Now, in this video, I'm not going to talk about what Mr. Beast really did. I can quickly go over it, but I think most of you are kind of up to date.
I'm sorry to say, guys, but Mr. Beast isn't the legend we all thought he was.
I'm gonna say this right now. I've actually never liked Mr. Beast. I never even watched one of his videos. I can just tell from like, okay, no, hear me out. I used to watch Mr. Beast back in 2017 or so, and I remember back then how low effort and shit his videos were. His videos, if you're wondering, used to just be reaction videos where he would reuse the same reaction clips to new different like cringe clips or like whatever was going on in the videos. But I remember him thoroughly doing that, so I was quite surprised that again, a couple of years later on, he blew up, basically. He kind of turned into a brand. And you know what's funny? I didn't really hate the guy. In fact, I kind of respected the hustle. Because at the end of the day, he's making money doing the most, like, easiest stuff in the world. However, the news that's coming out about him now is just, to me, not surprising at all. Like, I'm going to kind of rule of you. You ever just look at someone's face and you're just like, yeah, nah, they're defo up to shit. Or like, I'm gonna say this, in the case of Jimmy, he comes off as like this kind of like entrepreneur almost, like this, like, like the typical like Wall Street guy, like, I'm gonna make millions, I'm gonna make a successful brand, and I'm gonna make tons of money. That's what he really comes off as. And I'm gonna be kind of real with you. I don't think a entrepreneur type YouTube personality it shouldn't be one that's directed towards kids. Because let's be kind of real here, it is basically scamming kids out of money. The whole idea that, oh yeah, if you meet Mr. Beast in public, he'll give you £1,000. I mean, like $1,000 or some shit. He'll give you $1 million if you prove that you bought a Feastable over the past few months and all this other stuff. It's just ridiculous to me that someone like this is chosen, especially when it's YouTube. YouTube is very, very secure and very picky with who they choose to represent their platform. And out of all the ones they choose a guy that is very, very, his friends with a pedophile. I'm gonna say this right now. No matter how angry you are at Mr. Beast for what he's done or for what he's like allegedly happened, again, all this are allegations. Again, Mr. Beast hasn't truly responded. I think he's lawyered up, which is a very business move. Again, this guy is a so-called YouTuber, and you know what YouTubers are well known for? Making like responses, like an hour-long response. You know what I mean? And this guy's lawyered up, which shows you this guy's no YouTuber. I remember like people were saying like how like good it was, like so cool that Mr. Beast, and you notice this like in the UK especially, all these once YouTubers who people used to watch for their whole like genuineness and how funny they were, they're all very TV sized. You know what I mean? They're all like media sized, where they're like, like the sidemen and stuff like this. I mean, I can understand the entertainment value of it, and I can understand the business side of it, but it kind of lacks that realness. You get what I mean? I'd rather prefer to listen to some loser online give his opinion on whatever the hell is going on, rather than like the most safest content on the platform they could show you. Despite the fact that Mr. Beast is having a whole load of allegations coming out against him, and they're not stopping anytime soon, I gotta say this, and I'm gonna tell like, from my own personal opinion, nothing's gonna happen to Mr. Beast. Like, to tell you the truth, there may be lawsuits and all sort of stuff, but I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're kind of hoping for some major downfall of Mr. Beast, it's never gonna happen. This guy is way too famous for that. But as everyone knows, nothing ever happens, and nothing will really happen to Mr. Beast's channel. Nothing will even happen to his career, because most of his audience are mainly made up of kids, and if you know kids, they don't really pay attention to this stuff. They have no comprehension of how bad these accusations are, and unfortunately, his main target is kids. You know what I mean? The people that are making Mr. Beast money are kids, advertisers, and companies. YouTube as well, like 100 million per video, even more than that, which is just crazy. It's just that dumbfounds me. It's like, who the hell is watching this stuff? Because I remember trying to watch like a tiny bit of his video, and it's like, they're so like, I can understand the entertainment point of view, but it's not really my type of content. I don't even see it as like a YouTube type of thing. I see it as more a how would you say, like, it's more like a TV show, if you will. Like Mr. Beast, unironically, I could literally picture Mr. Beast having like a TV show on Disney Channel or something like this. YouTube has really been heading that way for a long while now, and I'm not like gonna sit here and be like,
Oh yes, we need to bring the old OG YouTubers back, like Leafy's here, Keemstar. We need to bring them back, bro.
because really, like looking back now, it's like you really do kind of grow out of this type of stuff. But the whole case of MrBeast and YouTube in general is very interesting to me because it never really used to be this way. YouTube always wanted to kind of be like this. I can't lie though. Like people in the past, they were demonetized and stuff. They still are to this day because they're not safe. They're not MrBeast safe. By MrBeast safe standards, being friends with flipping pedophiles. It's just crazy to me how anyone else, if they weren't pulling 100 million per video, if they weren't making so many companies money, if they weren't making bank, if they weren't this golden boy of YouTube, taken off the platform immediately. Do you know what I mean? They'll be cancelled, they'll be whatever. They would have to make so many apology videos and they wouldn't hear the end of it until eventually they just decided to quit on YouTube. And let's be kind of clear here, the stuff he's been accused of and some of the stuff that's basically just been confirmed is really bad. Like, I can't stress that enough that it's really bad. Anyone else would have been taken off the platform. But in the case of Jimmy or MrBeast, even if the stuff came out and it was like the most worst stuff you can imagine, the worst that can happen is, number one, he takes a so-called break from YouTube, which, let's be kind of real here, YouTube breaks are basically, oh yeah, I'm going to take 3 months off YouTube and pretend like I've undergone some sort of experience or some sort of learning about what I did wrong, and now I'm a fully changed man. Which is basically just like, in translation, oh yeah, I had 3 months off where I didn't really do anything. I didn't upload any videos, and it's just me pretending to have changed. It's a load of crap. Or number two, Jimmy steps down and someone else takes over the MrBeast brand, who is someone more, I guess, less problematic. I'm just going to kind of be real with you. He's never going to really be truly cancelled or taken off the platform. A lot of people, a lot of adults were not going to like him, but his child audience and these major companies or like people who don't really understand anything about the internet are just going to kind of see this kind of philanthropist who mainly has like a kid audience, basically, which sucks in kind of my personal view, because I think a lot of the stuff he's done is just disgusting, and hearing about all this other stuff that's coming out about him, and there's more stuff to come, which is really bad, which I just, this guy is just basically a scumbag. Don't really like him. And I can say the same for like most YouTubers, to be honest with you. YouTubers that even worked with MrBeast, like, it's just unbelievable to me. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and please like and subscribe. And yeah, bye guys.